Wake up, sleepyheads. It's your Uncle Grandy. I want to talk to you today about Charles Ramsey. Now, for those who don't know, Charles Ramsey is the man who found the missing girls in Cleveland. He saw one of them sticking an arm out a window or something and rescued her or something like that. But the part that's getting me is how everybody's demonizing and making fun of this man on his appearance and the way he communicates. That you have people, especially in my community, saying things like, why I have to be a crackhead, or this, like they don't even know what this man do or whatever. You know, first of all, he saved the girls from 10 years of captivity, folks. You know, they was being abused, raped. Who knows what happened to them? And the one person that finds them, you finding fault in him? Are you kidding me? How many normal people over the past, what you would call normal, people over the past 10 years, saw clues and ignored them? But that's what happens in our society. We're quick to judge people on appearance, on how they talk and how they act, and they can't warn us. They can't save us because we think they're not cool. That's why many of y'all out there will never know what's coming your way if someone like Alex Jones or the Drudge Report or Adam Kirkesh or any of those people try to warn you. They're not talking the way everybody else is, so you say they're not cool and you're not listening to them. You're not supposed to judge a book by a cover, folks. But yet we do it every single day. This man saved those girls from captivity. And anybody that think this is funny, you're the type of person that would put those girls in captivity. You get what I'm saying? See the error in your ways, people. Quit demonizing this man. When they asked him, did he want a reward, he pulled out a paycheck and said, no, I work. Now, how many of you regular, good-looking people would have said that? We quick to judge. We quick to ask questions, ridiculous questions. Like, how is this possible? Why didn't the girls just leave without thinking? They was in captivity. They had Stockholm syndrome. That's when you get treated so badly for so long, and the person incrementally starts treating you well, or giving you a little food, or treating you a little kinder, or treating one of the other girls better than she do the other ones, so they have something to look forward to and learn how to behave like the other one to get treated nicely until they grow to love their captor. It's called Stockholm syndrome. Now, most of Americans should be familiar with that phrase, Stockholm syndrome. You see, most Americans suffer from it. Just like the people in Boston who clapped at the police and told them, great job for putting guns in my face, for putting guns in my husband's face, my kids' face, for shooting up my car, for shooting up my houses. And if y'all, I showed y'all a video of that the other day. They clap for it. The people that oppressed them, they clap for. That's Stockholm syndrome, folks. or the African Americans who was brought in here by force, raped, killed, beaten, stole, forced to build the country. Now you have to love it. You have to be proud to be American. If you don't, it's something wrong with you. That's Stockholm syndrome. You can't want to go home. You can't want your land back. that got stolen after you were stolen, it's something wrong with you if you don't love your captivity. That's Stockholm Syndrome forced on us. See, when the elite do it, they do it to the masses. And the rest of you Americans, think about it. The only indigenous people in this country are the Native Americans. So no matter what reason your family came here, they came here because it was bad things happening in their land, in their country, in the place that they're indigenous to. See, it's okay to go for the American dream, but to forget about where you from, where your people from, your family members that got land stolen from them while you fleed the country, that's Stockholm Syndrome. We all suffer from it. And don't get me wrong, the same people that took us into captivity and stole our land is the same people that stole your land over there in your country. But if we didn't love them so much, if we quit, if we break out of our trance like that young lady had the courage to do, you see, she's stronger than all of us. We can't even break out our trance. We can't get half the people to realize we've been robbed. So Charles and that young lady, them your heroes, them the strong people. Don't matter what they look like. They did what most of us scared to do. You got a handful of families robbing the planet blind. But you want to talk about how this guy look. You cowards. So keep making your jokes, because they're not going to stop. They're going to keep robbing. They're going to keep pillaging. And then when they finish, they're going to get rid of us, because we don't know how to recognize our captors. And we can't warn each other because we don't look the same. So the next time you hear a little joke about he eating ribs or he's a crackhead, ask yourself, are you free? Are you truly free? Can you leave this country? Or do you have to get permission to leave? Where's your homeland? Are you indigenous to this, to anywhere on this planet? Who controls your land now? How did they get it? And you'll find the same devil worshiping sick SOBs that paid us and that took us into slavery is the same ones that took your family's land. The world is big enough for all of us, folks, to live comfortably, to live off our own land. A seed produces food for free. Wood is free, but we can't build a house or nothing. We have to pay them to live in their captivity. You don't get a choice, folks. God made nature free, but they regulate it. We all in captivity. It's just very few of us that's brave enough to realize it. They say, wait a minute, we can get out of here. We can get free. It's a better life out there. We don't have to stay in this small house. Folks, most serial killers are good looking people. You see that? Don't judge books by the cover. Get a man his props and start looking at your situation. See if you really free, or are you suffering from Stockholm Syndrome. Once again, this your Uncle Grand D. Wipe the sleep out your eyes. It's time to wake up. Peace out.